Welcome to another episode, everyone. An individual from Black P Stone Bloods just crashed all the way out on JHood. This is the same individual that JHood just spoke about in his video, ATM Richie. And my response was rather meek compared to this. This individual just went all the way berserk. He's totally upset about what JHood has to say, but let me let him talk. Watch this.
Oh yeah. Top of the motherfucking morning. Look, JHood, on the dead homies. You getting a fast response, gang. You getting a fast response. You know why? Because you big and soft. You big, soft, and squishy and soft. Dead homies, nigga, I'll poke you. On the dead homies. If I poke you in the belly button, would you? On the dead homies, you get a fast response. First and foremost, your weird ass, the first thing you did was got on the internet. You talking about I could have inboxed you. Bitch ass nigga, you could have inboxed me too, nigga. You could have inboxed me too, nigga. Same thing, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm tired of these niggas who think they big. Feeling like they bigger than the program. On the dead homies. Little nigga whooping out big niggas. I'm something special. Bigger niggas scared of little niggas. Y'all something else. Jack and Cody, twin Glocks, that shit something else. Who got shot? I don't know that. On the dead homies, you getting a fast response. Don't jump to the internet and say nothing about ATM Richie, nigga. You mad because I'm popping, nigga? And I got a hit song, you're a big homie on a 50-50 yard, nigga, that you was possibly on, nigga. I wasn't on no 50-50, nigga. Yeah, I beat my motherfucking case, nigga, getting a mental health diversion. Who haven't tried that shit? So fucking what? They put your ass in the yellow shirt. You still go to court with mainliners. You see the thing with a 50-50 yard? You never see the mainliners again. You never be able to squabble the niggas who don't like you no more. You are officially protected once you join 50-50. If you in the county and you lie and say, if you get caught with some dope and you tell them like, oh, I do drugs, give me a drug program. They're going to put your ass in the yellow shirt, possibly give you a drug program, strike your strike, not give you a strike, give you some probation. That shit helps. Nigga, and it's still the main line. Don't get on here trying to lie, talking about this worse. You a motherfucking lie, nigga. And call any, we can get down, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You's a little soft ass nigga, soft. Your next response, nigga, up 10. Here go 50. Here go a good 50. Your next response, up 10. I want to see you up 10. Here go 50.
Ain't no 50. He say up 10 for the 50. Okay, so this is again is ATM Richie. I don't know who this is, personally or nothing. I just heard his name mentioned really with JHood. Mentioned him when he mentioned me earlier in that video today. But apparently this individual here is from Black P Stone. I don't know anything about him and his history other than that's what I heard. That's what people were saying, that he's from Black P Stone. And apparently he has some things to say to JHood or about JHood, that two individuals that got on JHood and packed him out and whatever else he said about JHood that JHood had clearly took umbrage to. Because JHood made his video in which he said that the dudes in the jungles don't even, I guess he was implying at least that they don't respect ATM Richie, and that he was in the yellow jumpsuit again, as we spoke about earlier in the Los Angeles County Jail. Again, the yellow jumpsuit is mental health, medication, and this and that. So, dudes tend not to respect dudes that are in a yellow jumpsuit or whatever, because it's a clear indication that you're in the medical ward, in the medical module, or mental health module, etc., instead of on the main line squabbling up in the general population and being a killer gangster. But at the same time, a lot of those dudes that's in a yellow jumpsuit, they end up coming to the main line, or they were on the main line, and a lot of them are just playing some sort of game. This is what he's referring to, in order to beat their case. And so he said, yeah, I beat my case. Yeah, I was in a yellow shirt or whatever, because JHood was trying to compare the two. Being in a yellow shirt or, yellow jumpsuit, again, mental health or taking medication inside of the county jail JHood said that that's tantamount to being on the 50-50 yard, that you were not on the main line in the county jail, that you were in a medical module or mental health module, etc. And so, you're saying that I'm on the PC yard, 50-50 yard, but that's essentially what you were when you were in the Los Angeles County Jail in that yellow jumpsuit. So this is him responding to that saying, no, it's nowhere near the same, because when you're on the 50-50 yard, you are protected. You can't fight your enemies. You can't do any of that. And then as we heard him say, he said that JHood is big for nothing, that he's squishy. Pillsbury Doughboy, that you just poke him like that, like the Pillsbury, like a cinnamon roll. He's sweet like a cinnamon roll. But again, I don't know who this is, other than what I'm hearing now. Maybe you all know more history than me, but this is ATM Richie. Okay, so he's pulling out a stack of bread. He said that that's 50 racks. Guess so. And told JHood to up a 10 and they can squabble up and get it in.
You talking about
because of what JHood had to say about him earlier. He's responding to this, as we said, or as he said. He said JHood gets an early, immediate response. You get an immediate response, JHood. Well, I responded immediately too, I suppose.
fight. Nigga, fight a bag. Nigga, go get your big fat hokey ass up. Nigga, go fight a bag. Nigga, fuck you talking about, nigga. Keep my motherfucking name off this internet. Nigga, you mad because them niggas tapped in on my life and said you went 50-50. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If you was 50-50, I don't give a fuck. I'm not. I ain't never been on no motherfucking 50-50 yard, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm trying to make a mental health diversion look bad. Nigga, kids, if you suffer from any type of mental illness and on the dead homies, it's okay. Dead homies, suicide is not cool. Dead homies, that shit is real. Motherfuckers really suffer from suicidal thoughts and mental illness. And motherfuckers do take advantage of that to beat their murders and robberies and shit. Niggas go 50-50 yard because they got their ass beaten. They can't go back to the main line. Don't fucking confuse this internet. And your next response up 10. Fat ass.
Whoa. Okay. There you have it. Came across my timeline probably because I responded earlier to JHood, so the content, whatever is on JHood, is popping up on my timeline. It was only a few minutes. I said, let me check it out. I wasn't sure who it was until I clicked on it and saw it because the title had said, so is JHood gonna fight ATM Richie or turn it down like everybody else? We will see. So that's the title. That's his title. So is JHood gonna fight ATM Richie, which is himself? Is JHood gonna fight ATM Richie or turn it down like everyone else? We will see. Turn it down like everyone else. I guess a lot of people have been turning down ATM Richie's fade. There you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments. ATM Richie said that he's never been on a 50-50 yard, and not to confuse the public that a 50-50 yard and a yellow jumpsuit inside of the Los Angeles County Jail is not the same thing. I would vouch for that. I would verify that it is not the same thing. PC is PC. 50-50 is PC. And you're not PC when you're in a yellow jumpsuit. Some of those individuals in a yellow jumpsuit do go over there to avoid being on the main line and the main modules with all of that chaos and violence. And it is frowned upon, but it's not PC. And some of them go over there to just beat their case, try to beat their case. They're playing a mental health game, with their court case, or some of them are not playing a game, as ATM Richie alluded to. Some individuals really do have some sort of problem and we're taking medication on the street or what have you. And they have to continue that medication, of course, once they are incarcerated. And so they go to a medication module and put on a yellow jumpsuit, if you will, to continue on with their mental health. And that is important. And that's not being a PC. And if you need help, you should get help. There is a difference, though. But, hey, he said what he had to say. He said he don't care. He's not 50-50. And, of course, as we see, He pulled out that cool 50 and told JHood to up the ante. We'll see what happens, man. Stay safe and stay free, people.